for your Sec 1 syllabus, this will be one section. This will be one section of your Sec 1 syllabus. So this section will cover the idea about angles. So there's a lot of variety of angles. So in Sec 3, you will also be learning some more angles. So basically, it's an accumulative thing. So right now for Sec 1, you are learning some basic angle thing that will slowly bring you to the upper Sec angles. So this will lay the foundation. Okay, so I'm going to, just for this section, right, there'll be 3 teaching worksheets. So I'm starting off with the first teaching worksheet. So if you look at the title, it's Basic Geometry. So these are all the basic property that you will still need until your O level. So I got to stress this. So you cannot forget this basic property. So when you go to Sec 2 or you go to Sec 3, your teacher is going to assume that you already know all these properties. So it doesn't help if you go and tell me, or you go like, oh no, I forgot the basic properties. Okay. So there is also a difficult part in this section. The difficult part will be the polygon section. So the polygon section will be a bit more difficult. And this topic will also require you to do some construction. So you will actually need your compass and protractor for this topic. So this section will cover like 4 teaching worksheets, including the construction. Okay, so we are going to cover the basic first. So I'm going to introduce you like the different type of angles. Okay, and subsequently the words, the kind of words that you will see, and also the parallel line property, which is very, very important. Okay, so there will be something called acute angle. So you can break out the word like acute angle. Okay, but of course the word is joined up. So what is the definition of a acute angle? So the angle is less than 90 degrees. So it will be between 0 to 90. So between 0 to 90. So essentially it has to be less than 90 degrees. So if you have the protractor with you, you can visualize like 30 degree is a very small degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, all these are the acute angle. Okay, then we also got the right angle. So the right angle, which means 90 degree, is usually indicated by a square. So a square is an indication of 90 degree. So you are expected to know this. Okay, another word, a bigger word is called obtuse angle. So obtuse angle, it looks a little bit better than the acute angle. So the range of the angle will be like, it should be more than 90. So anything less than 90 will be acute angle already. So in obtuse angle, it'll be more than 90, but it will be less than 180. Okay, so that's called the obtuse angle. Acute angle, obtuse angle will also be found in the upper Sec E math and A math. So there will be some other things that you will learn regarding the angle. So slowly you will learn to the trigonometry section of math. So right now is the introduction to tell you about angle first. Okay, another one that we seldom use is what we call the reflex angle. So a reflex angle, if you realize it looks like so big, and it's really not measurable by your protractor, because your protractor only cover 180 degree maximum. So in the reflex angle, it's idea that the angle is more than 180. So it's more than 180 and then it's less than 360. So if you're thinking, right, how am I supposed to use my protractor to measure this? So if you need to measure this on your protractor, then you need to draw a straight line first. You can only measure this part. And then this part will be the 180 degree. Then the tiny part that you measured will be added to the 180 degree. So there's no way you can measure a reflex angle. You can only measure the small part, then you add 180. But there's actually a protractor that measures 360. It's a circular one. Maybe some Popular will sell it. If you happen to go Popular, you can check out the section. The section where you can buy protractor. Some sell the round one. The round one will measure all the way until 360. But apparently we don't need it. So that's why not a lot of places will sell it. Okay, so we usually need the basic one will do. Okay, so another big word that you will find in this topic will be complementary angle. So when we say complementary angle, it means right, two or more angle add up to 90 degrees. So two or more angles add up to 90. So in this case, we only got two angles, you realize? So these two angles add up to a 90 degree. So, but it can be more than two. Okay, so they are complementary angle. So when they add up to 90, we call that complementary angle. Okay, and also if they add up to 180, like this one, the two angle add up to 180, we call it supplementary angle. But we seldom use this word. Because to be honest, when angles is on a horizontal line, obviously they add up to 180. So we seldom use this word. We usually use the one that says adjacent angle on a straight line. So this supplementary angle and the adjacent angle on a straight line, they are somewhat similar. So all the angles, it can be two angles that add up to 180. Like in this case, these two angles add up to 180 because these two angles is sitting on the straight line. Like for here, we got three angles, and because these three angles are on a straight line, these three angles is equal to 180 degrees. So these are the properties that you need to write during your question. So if let's say blah, 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 add up to 180 degrees, you actually need to write. So I'm writing short form here. You will see whether your teacher allow you to write short form or not. So you actually need to indicate the reason on your test if you are doing this. Okay. And then you got another one that you learn in primary 5, angles at the point. That means, right, all the surrounding angles will add up to 360. So we will say angles at the point. So you must explain to people why you can add up to 360. You can add up to 360 because it's angles at the point. Okay, and then why these three can add up to 180? So the property that makes them add up to 180 is adjacent angle on a straight line. So you must tell people why. The why is written in the bracket. Okay, so subsequently, right, the question can get super long. So you must be able to write reason. So without reason, you shouldn't be getting marks. Okay, and then another one that you learn in primary school are the vertically opposite angle. So vertically opposite angle must happen when there are two straight lines. So usually the question will tell you two straight lines. So for example, here, this will be equal to this. Why are they equal? Because they are vertically opposite angle. So you must write the reason. So of course, similarly here, they are also the same. So x is equal to y because they are vertically opposite angle. So you must write reason. Okay, you must write reason. Okay, don't do it in your primary school way and then don't write reason. Okay, so if I'm gonna mark things for you, you don't write reasons, right? I'll make you redo. So these are the basic idea first. So first thing at this point, you should be aware that you need to write reason. Okay, so and then these are the few basic ones. If your teacher makes you write out in full, that means you cannot use shortcut, then just go with it.